Alright, you guys, what's up? Okay, so can't be a long one today. I have to prepare this house for an inspection. Now, I don't know if this is an inspection for the house to get sold, or this is an inspection for, I don't know what this thing is. They don't talk to me, so all I know is there's an inspection, but they've been cleaning all day, and I haven't. Sabotage. Here is. All right, you guys, so we're going to make it a short one today. We're going to stick to our 2 hours or less. Hey, Kai. So we're going to go for the 2 hours. Hey, Lotus. And try to stick to 2 hours because I have to clean up. There's something about an inspection and they're doing a deep diving cleaning. So they've been cleaning since this morning. So I guess it's serious. Like I say, I don't know if it's to be sold, to be put on a website, or what, or if it's, I don't know. They don't talk to me. I don't know if it's to see if my sister will be able to buy it, so there's an appraisal. I have no idea what they're doing. All I know is last night, or this morning, I woke up at 5 something on my own with a nightmare. It was a really, really bad nightmare. I know, only have one earring. I can't find the other one, but I always wear these earrings. These are my spiritual earrings. Hey, you do develop your superstition. What's up, Becky, Amy? What's up, you guys? Okay. You've been sleeping too much. Girl, I woke up with a nightmare. Oh my God, the nightmare was horrible. I hope it's just, I don't know, a nightmare. I guess I have a feeling the house is going to sell because in the nightmare, there were boxes and it was the house and it was boxes. And someone walked into the house and tried to take my kids' Disney toys or something in the dream. It was so vivid, Becky. And so they go to take the toys or whatever, and me and my son saw it, and we were like, no, you guys can't take it. And then they ran out the house with it, but, it had some kind of value. I knew it was valuable. And they ran out the house with it, and they get into the car, and my son, jumps into the car in this dream nightmare. And then they try to push him out, and they're dragging him down the street, and I'm just screaming, my son, my son. And I woke up. I was like, I don't want to see it. I don't want to see what he looks like. I don't want to see it. So I woke up. It was a terrible, terrible nightmare. Terrible nightmare. So, welcome, Velma. I don't know what that was about. I don't know what it was about. Hey, Britt. Okay, so we're gonna try to keep it at 2 hours. Let's I should have got one of these a long time ago. It just fixes your energy. 2 p.m. Technically that's still the afternoon, right? I should have got one of these a long time ago. It just, because I felt myself getting riled up from that little nightmare. That nightmare was horrible. Yes, Britt is on our time right now. Let me close the door. Wiped out? Wiped out. I'm sorry. Callie joke. I gotta take a shower and then turn on some music, and then I took my Adderall, so hopefully that'll help me with this cleaning thing. Yeah. All right. What up? Okay, so let's get down to business. Oh, you just did? Because I was going through my messages before I got on. All right, you guys. So I didn't write down any notes of what to talk about. I was listening to some people trying to see if anything new was out there. I gotta pray also. I have to hit live before I'm ready. Otherwise, I'll keep waiting to hit live. It's a thing. I've been waiting all day to hit it. I hate cleaning. Like I don't like anything that's repetitive. So I hate cleaning. So it puts me in a pissed off mood. Other people like it like helps their energy, not me. I get really mad. Like I hate doing this. I'm gonna have to do this again. I don't know. It just we'll just chalk it up to my ADHD, bro. I just got on. I got on 5 minutes ago. So everybody's at the beginning, you guys. We haven't even gotten started. So our friend is coming out. My son left his pendulum because, oh shoot, I lost his pendulum. Oh no. I had it in my pocket. You know, this damn chair needs some oil because I swear it makes, I know him, I know I could stand to lose some weight, but god damn. Hey, Carly. All right, you guys. Woo, the crew is here. We're just missing a few people. Has anybody seen Suze? Is she in here? Oh, a past life memory about cleaning. Listen, once I was cleaning, and it doesn't make any sense, but I sat down. You know, I hate piles. I really, really, really hate piles. Again, an ADHD thing. I really hate piles, you know, because piles, I can't see what's going on, you know? And so I just like sat down and I went, where are the servants? Who's going to clean this? And it wasn't a me, like present day me. It was a me, a me. And I went, oh my gosh, I think I was of some kind of upper class because it felt like, where is she? She's supposed to be cleaning this right now, you know? And then I went, oh, she is me. Like, but it was a quick moment of like I wasn't there, but I was there, you know? Like I was very present in that bedroom, you know, sitting on the floor next to a pile. But I wasn't there. Like for a quick moment, I wasn't there. It was like, where is she? Where are they? They're supposed to be handling this. It was crazy. All right. I took my Adderall, so you know we're about to get dry mouth over here. And I can't be looking at Rubio. Hey, Tabitha. You guys, thanks for the shares. We already got 8 shares on it. First of all, yeah, this thing is amazing because I was working on cutting more video. Like I'm trying to go back and cut some segments out of our chats so that, you know, I can break them up and put them on and stuff. It's really time consuming, but hey, what's up? But that said, so I lost time, but while I was on it, I was listening to somebody's live and I just had this on there. It was like 5 minutes. And then when I went back, I guess it felt like 5 minutes because when I went back and I took the thing off, it was like, you have given her 3.5 thousand likes. I was like, okay, there you go, girl. I'm gone. Peace. All right, let's get to it. Okay. You know, it's so wild. They have this competition thing going on. It's like a New Year live competition. And I'm still in the top 100. I was like, how, bruh? So shout out to, who was that? Lauren, I think yesterday, who got the past, present, future reading. Yas. Because that gave me a nice little boost. Putting me up there. Wait, I gotta pray. Well, hold on. Yeah. So it's so funny because AI keeps sending messages and AI is, your bond is strong. They keep sending comments. I'm like, our bond is strong. They're talking to each other too. All right, so we're almost here. Where's Suze? Suze! Where's she at? Somebody sent her the live. I don't think I can I do it? Let's get down to business. Where is Elise? Wait, hold on. Is Elise in here? Thank you, girl. Is Elise in here? Hey, Nora. Oh, she's at work. Because she, I think she sent me a message not too long ago. Like, are you going live yet? Girl, I'm just about to hit the button. Okay, thank you. I love how we all know each other now. It's so great. All right, so hold on. Let me light my candle. I don't know. It just seems a clear energy for me. What question should we ask next? Okay, thank you so much, Britt. I really appreciate that, though, for real. What question should we ask next, you guys? The crew. Where's the other Becky? All right. I don't know why I was about to say Becky G. Okay, where are my candles? We did so good yesterday, guys. My candles still didn't go out yesterday. By the time we finished, I was like, ooh, good. But I think the flame was too low because for it to be going more than 4 hours, I think is usually out by 3 hours. I have so much to clean up. It's just, I have such a rebellious spirit and I can't stop being rebellious. They're like, have you cleaned up yet? Have you cleaned up yet? I'm like, listen, I'll get to it when you're asleep. Meanwhile, I'm gonna be asleep, so I need to stop being rebellious. Who's ever sold a house? Can you tell me if that's the process we're going through right now? Because they say there's an inspector coming and they are deep cleaning. So is that what's happening? Because they won't tell me what's actually happening. Because, you know, like I said, nobody talks to me. So I just live in a house of adults who don't talk to me. So, pictures. Well, about that, because it ain't going to be that clean then. I have a life in one room. That's not going to happen. Yeah, I just can't Tabitha. Like, I took my Adderall. Hopefully that'll help. That's why I can't burn up my Adderall on here. So I'm going to give myself Disney. Oh, I love Disney. You know what? I think that's why I had that nightmare. Because it's like, I want to go back to Disney. And so in the dream, it was Disney stuffed animals or something. But just seeing my son being dragged by a car, and I could see the beginning of sores because he's, oh my God, I woke up. I was like, I'm not watching this. There you are, Leah. Leia. Okay. That nightmare was horrific. Like, I'm about to start crying again because of that damn nightmare. Was there an energy shift today? I don't know. Maybe because, like, I had a nightmare. Becky says she had a nightmare. Bruh, I don't know. But I'm about to light it up. Not anything I smoke, you guys. I don't smoke. You just can't expect perfection. Because as I said, so there it is. There it is. Oh, you bought your first in 2019. Aw, that's beautiful. Yeah, it's definitely not going to be new home perfect. I don't know if it's been appraised. Okay, so there's two situations. I know the other countries are pissed off. So if she, whatever his name is, does that with those, that'd be interesting. Yeah, they're not going to get clean. Like, my whole life is in this one room. And at one point I was making books, but then it's like, I just can't. It's just not enough space. Hey, Chris. I was looking for my lighter so we can get started, but that's why I said I have to clean up. I literally just took the Adderall, so I'm still waiting for it to kick in. Because right now, girl, I can't. Did I go to the bathroom? Oh, I hope so, because I don't want to have to use the bathroom while we're on live. Okay. Oh, we're going to have to get old school with it. I don't know what I did with my lighter. See, this is why I should have bought 2 of those things. Oh my God. See? Look at this. This is why I got lighters. And you hear it bugs me. Like I have trauma. My mom used to be in the military. So things used to have to be military clean. Mind you, it wasn't very long, but still. This is why I had the electric lighter. Look at this thing. It wouldn't go out. But I love this smell. The smell of sulfur. Oh my gosh. I love that smell. But I also love like record players, like the scratching of record players. And like I said yesterday, I love the 50s. So I think that might have been a past life because I just have this thing for cozy fires and I just have this thing. Okay, we have that. Let's do the level set of the noise again. Girl. Well, you know, OCD is just ADHD's cousin. I know you're supposed to like go around, but it feels like it stops it from vibrating because it does actually. That's science. You know, because I've seen people like, okay, I've seen people like go like this and then they, see, it don't keep going. It just stops. It does have a different sound. I like the inner sound better. The inner sound feels fuller. Okay. And that one calms me better. All right, so I like that. Okay. Sound bath. That's good. I like it. Okay. So next thing is for me to pray, and then we'll a Reiki bowl. What's that? This is a singing bowl. I guess it's a Reiki bowl. I don't know. I don't know. It just brings me peace. Next thing I need is a rain stick. Oh God, I love the sound of rain. Okay, the sound and the smell and the feel. All right, so. Okay, so like I said, also like I'm gonna keep talking like I didn't just take a break. And vibrate without being struck. What that mean, Aurora? If you do it right, it will vibrate without being struck. Huh? Oh, there's a sweet spot on the speed to use around the rim. Okay. No. Okay, no. I'll have training later. Okay. So I'm sorry. Listen, I'm a clumsy person, and I own that. I'm okay with that. What was I gonna say? I cannot remember. Okay, I can't remember. I can't remember. Like, you know how you don't have enough, like the thought long enough to go, hold that thought? You know, it's like it was coming in and then it was like, oop, squirrel. Okay, lots of activity across the country today. Oh, Judy. If y'all had a nightmare, or let me know, because I had a nightmare today and it woke me up at 5 something this morning. And it's like, while I appreciate being able to wake up at 5 something on my own this week, which is interesting because I don't do that. While I appreciate that, I don't appreciate a nightmare being the way that happened today. So I don't know. I want to ask about the video of the phone. You had nightmares too, right? And when I say it was, mine was too, because I hear myself saying, my son, like I'm full throated with it, like screaming, my son, my son. It was so horrible. It was horrible, horrible. Okay. Your friend was trying to wake you up from a coma and protect you? Yeah, they were definitely bizarre. Like, my nightmare was so bizarre too, because it was like, well, that's why I'm like, was some of it premonition because boxes were packed as if, hey, Sin, there you are, as if we were moving. And when they came, like somebody stole the stuffies, and I'm like, what? And then my son runs after them, like, no, you can't take the stuffies. And he jumps into the car, and I was just like, I gotta wake up from this, bruh. Yeah, you can hear and feel them. It was so very it was very vivid. I can hear and feel them trying to wake me up. There's Suze. Hey, you girl. Okay, so I think something must be going on if people are having nightmares this recently. The vivid nightmares. Guess they have orders for videos to flood social media. No worries. The best way is to turn the striker around. I don't like that sound. That's a clang. I'll practice later. I'll watch a YouTube on it. Go to university. And okay, so yours was your friends trying to wake you up from a coma and protect you. That feels... That doesn't feel like a throwaway. Were you astral projecting? A friend of my mom had that happen to her youngest son years ago. What? Somebody dragging them? Okay. You had restless sleep and remember a bad dream by Inky. Only me telling myself, yeah, girl, I made myself wake up. I was like, I don't want to see him skinned up. You think yours had premonitions too? That will allow you to feel the beginning of the vibration through the bowl. Oh, okay. You're trying to force yourself to wake up but have sleep paralysis. And you go back and say, oh, girl, no. I don't know if I was astral projecting. I haven't tried that before. It was a deep sleep, though. It feels like I don't know. I'm kind of getting the impression that you were astral projecting. So the protection was get back in your body. So they weren't your friends. They were your spirit or ancestors. Except from one last night, 4 a.m. today. Okay. Your dream where the sea camps are discovered. Wow. What's going on with our dreams, bro? That's weird energy. Okay, before we get into that, let me do that. Let me see something. What's up with our dreams? Before we get into... Hey, Veronica girl. Oh my God, one of my trees hit the ground. Ooh, I wonder if I put a tree... Ooh. What does a garnet do for you? Who's our... I forgot who's our crystal person on here. Blood sacrificing. Oh God, what was yours? What was yours? Let me see something. There we go. That's a better sound with a crystal tree inside. All right, so I'm gonna... No, I don't know what that means. No, I don't know. I'm gonna stop. Okay. You were tired and you were out cold? Okay. Luckily, you didn't have any bad dreams, but woke up at 5 a.m. and the cat decided to be a little shit. Tabitha. You had it once back in 2016. It was okay. Yeah, terrifying. All right, that's really interesting. I want to see what's up with that. What's up with that? What's up with that? I'm being drawn to the light seers for this one. I'm being drawn to the light seers for this one. So I'll mention right now, I gotta get better at doing this mentioning stuff, but if you are watching, we are about to have a PolitiChat, but you are allowed to get a personal reading if you would like one. Let me turn this mirror off. If you would like one, it will be over here, and you will select your choice of reading. You used to have it all the time in the 2000s at your apartment. What did I miss? Hold on. What did I miss? Because I think I missed something, Kai, before that last message. No dreams that you remember, but you did wake up at 4 a.m. Did we do this again, you guys? Now, mind you, Susan, I know you're on a different, no. Yeah, you're on a different, no, you're not. I'm about to say you're on a different time zone. Are you on a different time zone, or is that Leah that's on a different time zone? Okay, you're PST. Okay, that you were protecting your brother. Okay. No, Kai, I think you astral projected, and I think your soul, your spirit team was telling you to get back in your body. Like, one of the dreams that I know I had an astral projection. It feels like my tongue is in the way. Like, I don't know, it's weird. And I knew it was because the people there were like white, not like white people, but like white. So I knew I had walked into this spiritual room, and it was interesting. But then there was one who had like really sharp teeth, and like while I was there, the people who the white spiritual people, they weren't talking to me. Like they couldn't see me. And then this tall lanky boy had went into the other room, and he was talking to somebody. And when I walked by that room, he turned and looked at me. And I was like, wake up, wake up, wake up. And I did. And when I shared that dream with a friend of mine who's also of Native Indigenous descent, she was like, I've had the same dream. He is a soul sucker or something like that. This tall, lanky boy with sharp teeth. I was like, okay. So it just feels like the fact that they were trying to like really, really wake you up is because you probably had one somewhere nearby. Wait, what did we yes? Hold on. I used to have a recurring dream with me protecting my brother on the couch. Every time I see couch now, I think of Shady Vance. Did you see my comment about your son's pendulum is near one of your shelves? Okay, I'll look. I don't know. I'll look. Sean, it might be. I don't know. I'll check. I'll keep that in mind. Apparently, that's what happened in every time zone in 23. Yeah, I don't know if it matters a time zone. I think it's supposed to be, I guess, the same thing. Hey, Ellen. Not me. You're CT. Oh, CT. And ET for work. Okay. Judy, what did you yes just now? You got chills when you said that? When I said what? If it was an OBE, though, it wouldn't shock me. I had one when I was real little. Oh, yeah. Okay. In my dream, I was told, bring me the soul of reversion. Oh. Oh, wow. Good luck finding one of those. Never mind. All right. So, the soul sucker. Yeah. It was so weird. So, oh, shit. What is this then? Hold on. What is this then? Because I just got chills just now. Like, we've talked about us being at spiritual war, right? What is this? They want us tormented. They want our souls tormented. We must be close to something then. We must be close to something that they want to deter us. Wait, hold on. Say that again. Wait. Yeah, I was just thinking it would have to be children. No. It seems like a sucker punch. What does, Chupa? I missed something. When I watch your video a second time, you go about the spell being broken. You felt that on a spirit level. Which video? Maybe it reports about the door knocker. Oh, okay. I was like, wait, what, girl? Y'all, I'm trying to catch up, but I don't know if I'm missing a comment or something. All right. So this is really interesting. I am getting an impression. There you go. There you go. So interesting. Every card here is turned in the reverse except this card. Okay, let me tell you. Hold on, let me tell you. So we got the Two of Pentacles in reverse. And you know, this is about prioritization. But when I read with you guys, that white one is spiritual. Like, so yes, you have the real life, grounded by having to make money, having to, have a tangible, and then you have a spiritual. And these things have got to be in harmony. However, your spiritual needs to be filled, right? Like, spiritual will never be heavy like being on earth. It's always going to be up, but it still needs to be filled. That's purpose. That's all that stuff, right? Then we got the Eight of Wands coming out. Now, the Eight of Wands, I think of as messaging and attacks. So this is like, oh, geez, yes. This is like the combination of both. It is messaging to attack. And it just feels like something to slow our progress. That's why I said we must be close to something, because it feels like it's here to slow our progress. It's here to not let us reach for the higher, the ascension, the not even ascension, the alignment to who we are spiritually. Because we've been getting messages about raising our and keeping our light flowing and going, right? And if you just look at this week has been designed to bring the darkness. Yes, parasitic energy. Because we also have this Chariot going on. And again, the Chariot's in reverse. And it's like, it feels like hopeless. Oh, yes. Okay. It feels like hopelessness instead of forward action and forward momentum. It's like, oh gosh, it feels like just the aim is to keep us in a dark place, to keep us feeling like we're slogged, to keep us feeling like we're not doing anything or going anywhere. But the truth is, that is not the truth. We're actually doing very, some of us are doing very good work in turning up the light, right? And trying to keep our light ignited. Hi. Okay, so I just got the light, like the little hello. Okay, hi. But like how it's like put your hands back in the dirt for those of you who are called back to grounding and being in the soil and being charged and sharing energy with the earth. And then for the rest of us who are into the water, it's like, okay, like we have to ebb and flow. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. I feel us like controlling the tides of that's weird. Mm, that's really interesting. It is. Like there are people who I don't know, it's like connect to the water, like get that energy, that soul, that spirit moving and moving and moving. Keep it flowing. But I'm feeling it's really weird, you guys. Um okay. Sorry, I'm like all over the place right now because I'm seeing both sets of people. Um, so for instance, those of you in the ground, y'all like really need to dig in, really electric charge, send your energy that way. But then there's the water people, and I feel us churning the water. But it feels okay. Have you watched Moana? If you watch Moana, this is what the grandmother was doing, where she was like, doing her dance, and this would be also Asian. Like when you go in the water and you're just feeling the ebb and flow, the tides, something's changing with the moon. Okay. That's why they're trying to take us off our game, because people have been reconnecting, realigning, some people being lanterns and lighthouses and stuff of that nature. And so he's tempting us. This is the only card that came in the upright. Tempting and torturing us. That, and it was almost as if, literally, as if I felt him. That's why I was like, oh, you are here. Like, you are doing this. You are the one pulling the strings. You are. You are, you are, you are. Not devil in the sense of the Christian Bible or anything, but really just this dark energy, because it's losing. This is all illusion. This is all illusion. We're not losing. Right. Light source. But we're not losing. So the illusion is that we are. That's so interesting. That's why everything is ramping up. we talked about this, and it was so interesting because I was also watching the twins, David and Gary, and I was also watching somebody else, and they kept getting the tower for the day. Everybody got the tower, and I was like, you're right. This is the tower moment, because that came out in our reading twice. You remember? The tower moment. In January, the tower moment would happen, and this is it. And they feel it. This, and it's not just faddish when I say this, but they literally are in their extinction burst. They are trying to distract. They are trying to keep us looking at this stuff over and over again, feeling the despair, blocking anything that comes through that says, no, you're doing fine. You are. Hey, Lovey. It's all been an illusion. It's all been an illusion. For instance, there are protests today, you guys. And that made me feel heartened, because why the hell would we be waiting for January 20th to protest something that just happened? You know, that lets things slow down and get tired and whatever. But there are protests in several cities today over what just happened. And so these were at the split and at the bottom. And that is the Two of Cups and the Hangman. And the Two of Cups is partnership. And he's trying to make us feel disjointed. He's trying to ruin the light, the things that we are finding today. Like, we are creating. Like, if we look at all of this in reverse, it's like, damn, man, wow. Yes, our job is not even just to focus on it, but to also put it out there, to let our light touch the spiritual light, the heavenly light, the realm. Like, we have to literally keep the bridge together. Oh my goodness. Like, okay, because this brings up the visual I had earlier this week when I was talking about keep the light up, because it's literally, we're melding our spirit back with home, whatever we're talking about here in this case. Like, it just feels like we're like creating almost like this protection spell, like this protection orb over us, when we keep our light up. And so he's trying to get the breakthroughs here. I don't remember all of that. So that's what it feels like he's trying to do. And so it has us feeling as if we are detached. It has us feeling, yeah, you have to remember, like, we had to send out that pulse of light. We didn't know how bad this thing was going to get. That same day that it happened, you know, I didn't have any information on it or anything. And it was just like, send out the light right now. Send out a blast of light, of energy. It's like, damn, if I heard somebody say this, I'd probably be like, send out light, send out. But it's like, no, it literally is energy. Like, it is electric. It's like putting a protection spell. And that's, like, I guess the best way I can say it, especially for people like who call themselves witches. Basically, it's like a spell, but it's not a spell. It's really just touching back with home, like Care Bear Stare, Golden, whatever. It's literally all of that is like connecting spiritually back with home to put protection all over this place. Okay, and he wants us to think it's failing. He's trying to, and you notice, like, the light is like all around his hair and stuff. So it's like, dude, no. We can look at the darkness, but the fact is, even the light is still attacking him, still trying to illuminate and show who he is. So when we're looking at the hangman feels like nothing's happening. Nothing is being done. But when we look at the hangman correctly, we are the light, and we need to be touching back to source. So if we also look at it in the reverse, this is kind of the other way too, is sending up our light to touch with the source. The firmament is the firmament is the firmament, right? If you go by the Bible, the heavens and the waters are all the same. They just got separated by a horizon, basically. Thank you. But that's the thing. It's all an illusion. It's all to make you feel as if nothing is actually happening, that we're cooked. You know, it is really cute. But the opposite is happening. The opposite is happening. Palm to palm, heart to heart, soul to soul, we are creating magic. And the fact that this is rainbow, when I've seen 2, 3 rainbows this week, and it's been a long time since I've seen a rainbow, and one was so bright, and I've never seen it that bright. And it just kept like, I kept looking at it like, what are you trying to tell me? Because I've never seen the rainbow that bright. Let me see if I can show it to you, but I'm not going to even be able to like give you the brilliance of it. But I've never seen, I'm going to show you one rainbow, and then I'm going to show you the other one. That way you can see the difference. All right, so one rainbow. Okay, so you see this rainbow? This is like usually how I see a rainbow, like something kind of fade-ish. It's like, oh, a rainbow, that's really pretty, you know? So this is like how I see one rainbow, right? I got even more faded. Yeah, no. Okay. So then you have this other rainbow that was like, it felt like it was right over my house. Okay. You're not even able to see how brilliant it was, but it was so bright. Like, I'm talking about vibrant, vibrant, vibrant. And it just seems to get brighter and brighter and brighter. Okay. So hold on, it's syncing this picture from the cloud. So you have like, you see that, and then there's this second one right on top of it, but it's super light. You can kind of see it here when this comes up. Is that one up? When I say bright, I'm telling you, it was super bright. You can barely see that second one. Can y'all see that second one on top at all? Like, that's super light. And so I just kept taking pictures of it because I'm like, why is it so bright? Look how much brighter it got from here to here. Right? And so it just kept getting brighter. I'm like, why are you trying to be seen? So you see how like bright that thing got? These are the later pictures. So it got brighter and brighter and brighter. Oh, you caught a halo? That's cool. Okay, so you can kind of see the second one up there. And then there you are. Here we go. So there's that one. So it just kept getting super, 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 super bright. So it's like, so I'm seeing this rainbow here. Yeah, it was a double rainbow. What does it mean? Sorry. I just remember back in the early YouTube days, somebody going, a double rainbow. What does it mean? It was a guy who was hiking. It was funny. But anyway, you've seen regular rainbows, right? And a really, really bright one. So something else is happening. It's kind of like, I'm here. I'm here. You're not by yourself. I'm here. And so with this card right here, this card is the rainbow, and we're making this magic together. We're making this rainbow magic together. We are, it's just, so if I take instead of this message of what he wants us to think it is, and then actually look at this message of what it is, let's flip these over, right? Because this is telling me it's what it is. So we do need to prioritize our spirit as well as our well-being, right? And we do need to put our magic together. Exactly. The vibes of when we're together, it feels really good. We need to be putting our magic together to put out the light, to push that light so that this shadow is taken care of. And then this is also telling me that things are moving, and they are moving fast. It feels slow, but it is moving fast. And so, like I said, instead of feeling hopeless, keep reaching for your own your own reconnection. If it's soil for you, do soil. If it's water, take showers, go swimming. If you can go to a beach, go to a beach. Whatever it is to reconnect to what resets you spiritually, that's what you need to be doing. Go touch grass, you know, like literally go touch grass. Feel the electricity through your souls. Literally. Hey, Jen. And then let's make magic together. We need to remember, 1, we're not alone. 2, we are the same. This is one thing that I've always suspected. The black woman and the white woman together, amazing. Amazing. Impenetrable. So that is, and then he's toppled. He would not be in the upright. He would be toppled. Exactly. Oh, man. It's just 2 halves of the same souls. Okay. Same thing happening to you. You've been seeing, yeah, the regular rainbows. You're used to vibrant rainbows? I don't know. Something about your town then, honey. Is that why you said the earth is moving slow yesterday? Girl, yeah. It felt slow. It's like things move slow. The earth is slow. And it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be. It moves like it's supposed to. Yeah, deep breaths, eyes closed. Yeah, let's do a quick set. I'm gonna, let's do a sound. And then do that. Let's take that breath before we get into the next stuff. No, I don't like you in there. You made things rattle with a sharp noise. Okay. And then my shoulders dropped. Yay. All right. So that's right. But I literally see us like Moana. Those of us who are the water people. Like I see us like Moana, like her grandmother, just how she just moves like this. But also I see the waves moving with us. So it's like, y'all be careful because, you know, this water is powerful. It feels calm. It looks serene, but we will be able to bring that wave again. Keep playing. Keep playing. So, something with the moon, because it's, came out again, you guys. Something with the moon. Something with the moon. So, yeah, right now they're trying to divide us. They're trying to keep us apart. Again, they're focused on race. It's the easiest division. But things feel like they're changing hands. And I know on one hand, this reads like how they're paying agents and stuff like that to keep us divided. But I also feel like things are changing hands now. Something feels like it's changing hands, like something's different. There is a shift. There has been a shift. And I think that's why the attack of, there it is. I think that's why the attack with the nightmares. Community is being built. Community is about to fight together. Community is about to reclaim their light. Enough of the darkness. Enough of the division. Enough of the bullshit. Hey, Cody. It's so funny because when I was looking at the rainbow, I was like, the rainbow is so bright. And then I was like, oh, Rainbow Bright. Because Rainbow Bright was my favorite cartoon when I was younger. Are those the children in your dream? That's what they've been trying to do. And you know, it's been true though. We have been sacrificing the children. We've sacrificed our own relationships. We've been so busy, we're not watching them. They have school shooting drills. This has been going on for at minimum 13 years. We've been sacrificing the children for sure. But I was told to get the king, the light seers, because the King of Pentacles in this one is not like the King of Pentacles in the other one. So the King of Pentacles, this man is benevolent. This man is valuable. This man is at peace. He is peace. And he is strength. He's not strength through peace or peace through strength. He's both. Exactly. New Earth. Okay, so let's something's happening. Something is happening. Oh, yes. Okay, so this just recalled to mind that something is happening. This is the Page of Pentacles, so that's new beginnings. This is also the person with the documents. She is oh, they finna come out. They are finna come out. Want to see them? All right, I got them. That's why I say at minimum, because I'm just thinking of the Sandy Hook kids in 2012, but it did happen before that. You know, Columbine was what, 95? Something like that, 1995? But it was so rare. You know, because I remember it's the video games. The video games are doing it. It was the Matrix because they wore trench coats. No. Flip is saying that peace through strength to strength through peace. Yeah, I'm so glad I didn't go to school with that. Because no, it wasn't 95. It was after that. I think it was after I went to school. 95 was Timothy McVeigh and the Oklahoma thing. About MLK. The only person I've been visited by so far has been John Lewis. Timothy McVeigh might have been 95. I think I was in 10th grade when it happened. I'm not sure. Yeah, you're not supposed to tell if it's real or not. But the crazy thing to me is, oh, the light is that flip. Okay, I get it. But the crazy thing for me is that, oh, Columbine was 99. Okay. And then just 2 years later, we had 9/11. So, you know, basically look at it that way. Since 99, this has been quite a century. Because we also had that Y2K shit, everything. Oh my God, the computers are not going to know what to do. That's like saying God doesn't know what time the rapture is going to start. Oh my God. What time will the rapture start? I don't know. God's not on the same calendar, so he didn't know to come back. All right. It is peace. It is definitely strength through peace. Absolutely. Especially when we look at the King of Pentacles in this deck. He is strength through peace. He looks unbothered, and a man who looks unbothered is a very powerful man indeed. Okay. Wow. Okay. So, yeah, they've grown up with all this, like all this stuff is mental. You know, it's all a mental attack on them. But it's always bothered me as a teacher, like honestly being a teacher, and see we've created such a bad experience for them. Okay. Okay. Hold on. What am I seeing? Oh, I never noticed that. Okay. I'm sorry. Hold on. I'm trying to like really feel into what are we talking about here? Because it's got the 8 of Cups in the upright. I'm trying to think of what we're talking about here. Because on one hand, I got the message that these kids are tired because we were talking about them, and cups are about emotions, you know. And usually, walking away is again in the Rider-Waite Smith. It's a darker thing for me when they walk away. Oh, damn thing. Hold on. Let me show you. It has a darker meaning in this particular deck for me when I see it, because it's like either giving up or, you know, just like I'm done, walking away type of thing. But here in this Light Seekers, it's giving me something different right now. Y'all are talking, I'm not seeing it. Y'all are being awfully quiet for who you normally are. Am I still live? Hold on. Y'all know y'all are talking a bunch and I'm not seeing any talking. Am I missing everything? Okay, I see you, Christine. Okay, you're still here. Okay, cool. Hold on. Let me find the doggone card. Oh, you're at the store. Hold on. Oh my goodness. Should I just start from the back of the deck? No. You know what? This is a lesson of patience. Because if I kept going, it probably was right underneath that. I'm going through the whole dang on deck. Okay. All right. So this is what it looks like in the Rider-Waite. You see how it's a different spirit energy? You see how it's a different spirit energy? This one's walking into the darkness. A little bit of water, whatever. The cups are stacked. There's one missing, you know. Now, the 9 of Cups is about wishes. You know, that's the wish card. Like whatever you want, whatever. But this is saying there's one missing. So it's like giving up, letting go, personal growth. But here in this one, I never noticed this. I don't understand why I didn't notice this. But if you look at this particular deck, when you look at this card, the cups have sank into the water. There's one cup still showing, and then the tip of a cup showing. But then there's the I don't know what you call it, but basically the little bloop bloops of that. But also, you see the darkness kind of like of a vignette, but you see her walking away from these cups that are on fire and headed towards the light, the horizon. So this has a different energy for me. It's like letting. So this has a different energy for me. It's like letting. Okay, we should be back. I see Wi-Fi just turned on. Are we back? Okay, there we are. Thank you. Y'all see my house went dark, bro. My house went dark. The Wi-Fi cut off. Everything went off. My house went dark, bro. My house went dark. The Wi-Fi cut off. Everything went off. I'm back. Somebody must have restarted it. Okay, we should be back now. Yeah, the Wi-Fi had cut off again. I don't know if my block jumped or something because I hear like dogs barking and having trouble. So the block might be jumping with the power. Okay. We'll try to go. Okay, so these are the cards that was coming out while I was shuffling. And this is very fortuitous. So, Mm-hmm. No sound still? Okay, can you hear me now? Okay. All right, cool. Okay, perfect. Thank you, Carly. Holly? Karma? Okay. Okay, perfect. Thank you, Carly. Holly? Karma? Okay. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Okay. All right. So I was saying, no, it's not going to. Ah, fudge. The Wi-Fi. Okay. What's happening? Let me see something. Let me see if I can turn my thing back. Okay, I can turn my computer back on. It's the Wi-Fi. I think the power must be out in the neighborhood. Do we? That's a good question. Possibly. Let me look. If it jumps off again, I'm gonna have to chill because I'm just gonna assume that we have to do this later. Okay. If somebody says they don't hear me again, like every time somebody says they don't hear me, and then I look up and then my bars go away. So we'll see. We'll see. So I was saying these 4 cards came out. And they portend something good for us. It's just weird. I got this weird feeling in my belly though. Hold on. Let me just reset. Okay. All right. I don't know. So, like I said, these 4 cards just jumped out for us while I was shuffling, and they came out together. So we have the Knight of Wands. We have the 3 of Cups. We have the 9 of Pentacles. And then we have the 8 of Swords. So this feels like is that a goat? Wait, I think that's a goat. Okay, hold on. I gotta show y'all what I'm thinking of. Hold on. I was gonna say, who is Jazz? What are you talking about? Okay, look at this goat. I didn't know they get long hair like that. Do you see the long hair goat? Okay. Anyway. I was like, wait, long hair goat. You know, the computer just came back on. All right, so I was saying, how pretty, how strange. I've never seen long hair goats. Ow. Okay. Now the Knight of Wands is about action. Maybe. Let me see. Can I see? Can I see? Can I pet that dog? Nah, it goes away. I need to see if we do have a storm coming in. Does the Weather Channel still work? Oh, I keep seeing light. Okay. All right, let's keep going. Remind me in 3 days. I'm not restarting the computer. Let's see if we have a bad weather report. If we do, I'm gonna have to just stop. So, does weather still work? Because, you know, I think we had lost the weather thing. Isn't it so weird how this government really is attacking its own people? And let me correct that. I wouldn't say the government is attacking its own people. This administration is attacking. Oh, maybe. That's December. Slow-moving, severe storms continue for a deep south. I'm not deep south though. Like Miami doesn't count for that. We're something else. Like I see it going through Georgia and Alabama and y'all, Mississippi.
For the acute treatment of migraine with or without aura in adults.
Can I pet that dog? I'm sorry. I'm on it now. Can I pet that dog?
ODT can provide relief in 2 hours, which can last up to 2 days.
Now. Can I pet that dog?
ODT can provide relief in 2 hours, which can last up to 2 days.
No, it says mostly cloudy. No, we should be good. It looks like some wind though. We're good. It's 76 degrees. Okay. Yeah, thank you. We're good. It's 76 degrees. Okay. Yeah, thank you. Rainy in South Carolina? Okay. Yeah, no. I'm sorry. I see what y'all said. My bad. Thank you, Kissy, for sharing the live. All right. So, yeah. Now, the Knight of Wands, like this, the red one. This is a fire card. Like this, the red one. This is a fire card. So this is good with the dice. Also, all so it's like literally we do need to return to female energy. So it's like literally we do need to return to female energy. The divine feminine is. Here's another. Should I restart? Should I restart? Should I restart? Should I restart? So the Eight of Swords. So the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords is often about nobody's doing nothing. All right, let's try it again.